It's been nearly 3 years since I made this dining table, and having 2 kids, it was well overdue for a makeover. I started by rounding over the harsh edges, and then I pulled out my sander to take off all of the original finish. I had to get this back to bare timber so I could go about filling all the very small imperfections with CA glue. Then pulled out the sander to level it off, dusted everything out, and sanded my way up to 400 grit. Then the mandatory water pop at 400 grit. This also helps to ensure that once the table is finished, when it gets wet, it's not going to pop any grain and start to feel furry. I let that air dry, and then it was back to the 400 grit sandpaper. Then I pulled out the Odie's oil, gave it a good mix, and applied that thoroughly to the table. Once the entire surface was covered, I left it for an hour to set up before coming back. After, of course, I did a check and made sure everything was covered. I came back with a rag, I buffed it all off, and look at that, a brand new table.